Hey guys, welcome to the Bows. So today I wanted to talk about one of the main fights on UFC 274's main card, a featured bout between Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson. So right now, Tony Ferguson's a pretty big underdog, Michael Chandler the favorite, and a pretty big favorite also. He's like a minus 400 on most betting sites, Chandler, and I think that makes sense. Tony's had a rough one. The past 3 fights have been rough for him, and I don't see why I'd get better. He's looking older now. He is older. He's about 38. He's shown to be particularly vulnerable to good wrestlers as well. He was kind of tossed around by Oliveira and then by Beneil Dariush too. And I think that Justin Gaethje's fight, and a lot of people think this, I think that just accelerated his aging process in terms of what he's able to do athletically now. He took so much damage in that fight. If Michael Chandler wanted to ensure a victory, he would just wrestle. He's a better wrestler than the 2 other guys, Oliveira and Beneil Dariush, that completely out-wrestled Tony and then took him down easily and then was able to control him the whole fight. Plus, it's very hard for Chandler to get submitted. He doesn't get submitted, and I don't think Tony will be able to do that either in this point of his career as well. So in a way, given that Tony's so much older now and not what he was, this should be a tailor-made matchup for Michael Chandler to win, but I don't think he's going to grapple anyway. He's not going to wrestle. I think he's going to keep it on the feet because that's what Chandler likes to do. But even on the feet, it's tough seeing Tony having a chance, especially in a 3-round fight. I don't think Chandler's going to gas out in 3 rounds. Not sure if there's going to be a finish or not, though. And if there is a finish, I think Tony is going to get finished, but it's going to be like a standing TKO because his shin's ridiculous and he's too tough for his own good. Michael Chandler could get hurt by Tony, but he's so much more athletic and so much faster than Tony is at this point in his career especially, that it's going to be tough for Tony to adjust to the speed and explosiveness of Chandler, I believe. I think the first round in particular could be really rough for Tony. Maybe he could turn the tide a little bit later in the fight, but I doubt it. It's hard to see any value on Tony at this point in his career because he didn't have really one shining moment since the Justin Gaethje fight where he dropped him with an uppercut, but that was the only moment in the whole fight, and he got destroyed the rest of the fight. So unfortunately, it's really tough to see Tony win, and everyone's a big fan of that dude, but he's just not that guy anymore. I don't necessarily know if there's any value on Chandler anyway, because he is a minus 400 favorite money line. Maybe by knockout or a TKO would be a good bet to place on Michael Chandler to beat Tony in that way. But as a Tony fan, I couldn't even bring myself to do that. So I'd probably sit this one out, but that's probably the best bet to make if you want to bet on anything. But if not, I would just pass up on this bet. So my final prediction is Michael Chandler to win by decision, and it's going to be pretty bad, I think. Maybe Tony rallies late to make it a little bit more competitive, but I think Michael Chandler gets his hand raised at the end of the night. Maybe he gets a mid-fight, 2nd round, 3rd round TKO finish for Chandler, but Tony's really tough. I think it'll be up to the discretion of the ref if he wants to stop the fight or not. I think it could be bad for Tony. All right, guys, that's all I got today. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this fight. Do you think Tony has a chance? Is there any part of Tony's game that could potentially throw Chandler off, or is Chandler going to run through Tony? All right, till next time, peace.